jump at them, just pretty much move around. What Jimmy's trying to do with this is actually get him tired. Tiring the alligator out to get Jimmy to move faster than the alligator. But most of the time it has the other effect. Jimmy gets tired and the alligator starts moving faster than he does. Now touching him on the nose is not telling him that he's a good boy. It's actually agitating him enough to go ahead and open his mouth. Now the alligator's jaws work just like a rat trap. Let's say if you put your hand in there and you didn't touch, the alligator's not going to bite. But if you were to touch those jaws, it triggers them to close. An alligator at this size has anywhere, you got all 6? You got 10. Oh, no, you're good, you're all right. Trey's got 9 fingers and 1 thumb.
We're going to do that again.
An alligator at this size has anywhere from about 800 up to 1,000 pounds of pressure biting down per square inch in his jaws. Now we're going to go and try to move him to the other side. For everybody that couldn't see him do the hand trick, he's going to try to do this one more time. Just so everybody can see. Now going into the frontal catch, which is the most dangerous catch to do because you're catching in front of the mouth where all those teeth are. Now it is true, you can hold the alligator's jaws closed with one hand. But the only problem, if he goes into a spin or into a shake, he's going to break that grip that you have on his jaws and possibly taking your hand with him. Going into that frontal catch again. Now again, that alligator has the option to go into the death roll just like that, just to break that grip. Now there is one more other catch that Jimmy could do, which is a lot easier and safer, and that's called the quick catch, which is quickly jumping on back of the alligator as fast as you can. Crossing over and sit on the back of the alligator just like that. Easy as that. Who's next? Nobody, no takers, huh? Now the first trick that Jimmy's going to go ahead and do is one of the most dangerous stunts to do in alligator wrestling. Last time he did this trick, he was put in the hospital for about 3 days. So please have your cameras ready. This is going to happen on the count of 3. Now if anything goes wrong, Richard has what we call a medicine stick. Now this is just in case Jimmy gets bit. We're going to hit him as hard as we can, knocking him out, and then we'll worry about getting the alligator off of him.
You're going to hit the alligator, right?
No, I'm not going to hit the alligator. We're going to hit you. It's just doing you a favor. You're not going to cry in front of all these people, and then when you wake up, the alligator's going to be off you. It's going to be like it never happened. All right, good. Now this is going to happen on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, you think they got it? Yeah, I think they got it. Florida smile. We're from Florida. We smiled. We got one person that liked it. That's only a joke, guys. The real Florida smile is done by the alligator, which is opening the alligator's jaws, approximately showing 80 teeth. 40 teeth on top, 40 on the bottom. Now at back of the throat, you can see there's little to no throat opening. That's what's called the glottis. It's a flap of skin that allows the alligator to catch food underwater without drowning, but then he has to come above water to swallow that food. We're going to go ahead and turn this alligator so everybody else can see. Now, in an average lifespan of an alligator, they estimate they go through about 3,000 teeth in their lifetime. As soon as one breaks or falls out, there's one that grows right up underneath it. All right, now let's say you went out to the woods by yourself and didn't bring any friends. Jimmy's very used to this because he doesn't have any friends. Which means that he has to tie up these jaws by himself. Now this is a technique that the Seminole Indians came up with called the spread eagle, other known as the bulldogging, which is placing the alligator's jaws between his chin and chest, putting his arms out to the side, showing you he's holding the jaws closed, and now leave his hands free long enough to go ahead and tie up the alligator's jaws. Now if you have cameras when both arms go out to the side, that would be your best time to go ahead and take your pictures. He's only going to hold it for about 5 minutes. Or 3 seconds, take your pictures. Demonstrate a knot, and then you would have a caught and tied alligator. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn him around and do that facing the other way now. Now the reason why the Seminole Indians came up with this technique is because down in the state of Florida, it's hot all year round. We don't have what everybody likes to call a winter. Our winter lasts for a couple days and it gets as cold as about 60 degrees. So they realized traveling in through Florida heat with a dead alligator, by the time they got back to their camp, the meat would be spoiled. So they realized coming up with this technique and taking them alive, it actually kept the meat nice and clean and good until it was time to use them, and then they would go about using every single part on the alligator. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I want to see one more trick. Now this is going to be up to you guys. Do you guys want to see one more trick? Yeah! I don't know about Jimmy, but I'm not impressed. Now, the louder that you guys get, the better the trick gets. Do you guys want to see one more trick? Yeah! Well, now you got to do it. Now this trick that he's going to do has no purpose in alligator wrestling. This is mostly done in alligator wrestling competitions to gain a few points. Now this trick is called the face-off. Because if he messes up, his face will come off. And for everybody wondering, no, he was not bit in the face by an alligator. He was born that ugly. Again, guys, if you have cameras when both arms go out to the side, take your pictures. It's not going to be held very long.
Oh, I remember that trick.
All right, guys, don't cheer yet. It's not over. He has to do it one more time. We're going to go and spin this alligator around just to show everybody on the backside the face-off. It's also called the close shave. They say if you're ever stranded out in the Everglades and you need to keep a clean shave for any reason, this would be a perfect way to do it. Again, take your pictures when both arms go out to the side.
Also, remind you that Kidsfest Ridgeland will be open tomorrow starting at noon.
All right, that is alligator wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. We'd like to thank you guys for coming out and seeing us. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day here. Please do not forget, we do have some Gatorboys t-shirts and some other merchandise over here underneath the tent. And also, we're going to be bringing out a couple baby alligators.